Hello and welcome. I'm BluenoseLJ. Match preview for Everton versus West Brom tomorrow, Saturday, the 19th of September 2020. Our first league home game of the season at Goodison Park. Remember that it is a 12:30 kickoff. It's an early kickoff, and the match is available on BT Sport. Also, if you would like to be in with the chance of winning the new Everton football top, the colour and size of your choice, you need to subscribe to this channel, and you also need to comment the size and the colour that you would require if you win in the prize video that I have just linked to here. Okay, so the match versus West Brom tomorrow. Obviously, West Brom got beat quite comfortably last weekend, 3-0 at home to Leicester City. I fully expect Everton to get all 3 points tomorrow. I will be actually quite disappointed if we don't win, even if we only get a draw, but I'm really confident of a win tomorrow. After obviously the Carabao Cup game in the midweek, I'm fully expecting, and I would really like Carlo Ancelotti to go back to the team that beat Tottenham quite comfortably, looked really, really good against Tottenham last weekend. Obviously, for the Carabao Cup, Carlo Ancelotti made a host of changes. But I fully expect Carlo Ancelotti to go back to the team that beat Tottenham. Let's face it, the team that played last weekend, apart from Mason Holgate, who it appears is going to be out for somewhere between 12 and 14 weeks, which is a real big disappointment. The team last weekend is our best 11. Even with the 3 new signings, Alan Decore and Rodriguez, obviously they are going to take time to blend in. But last weekend, all 3 of them made awesome debuts. None of them looked out of place. The whole team looked much more balanced. It looked much more compact. It from the team that finished the end of the season last year or last season, we looked totally different. Those 3 players have completely transformed the side. Alan and Decore have totally changed the way that our midfield is set up. We look strong. We look combative. It looks just a totally different Everton side. 1 or 2 times I was a bit nervous, but really there wasn't much that Tottenham gave in the way of attacking against Everton. There were a couple of chances which Jordan Pickford made a couple of really, really good saves. Jordan Pickford looked solid in that first game. Obviously, after the last couple of seasons, there's always that niggling doubt in the back of your head that every time that Tottenham had a chance, they're going to score. But actually, Jordan Pickford looked really, really solid in goal, and our defence and our midfield gave Tottenham very, very little. So, very, very pleased with the way that we started the season last week. Obviously, a really good win against Salford City, completely different team, but that's the whole point of having a squad. They come in and they have to perform as well. I can't say that anybody that played against Salford really pushed themselves to say, I want to be in the starting 11. Obviously, Keane is going to be in the starting 11. Niles Nkounkou definitely looks a really, really good player. Obviously, he's not going to move Lucas Digne at the moment, but he looks very good backup. Pleased with the way that he played. He played well in the preseason games as well. So very happy with the way that Niles Nkounkou is playing, and quite happy with him being the backup for Lucas Digne. Personally, I think that we need the backup at the right back for Seamus Coleman. And today we have continued to be linked with Santiago Arias. Whether this is something that is going to happen, who knows? I think that it does look like that we do need a right back. I'm not overly convinced on John Joe Kenny. He had an okay game against Salford City, but remember, this is just Salford. So, with no disrespect to them, it's not a Premier League team. I'm not sure that he's going to be the long-term cover for Seamus Coleman, our long-term replacement anyway. We've also been linked with Diego Dalot from Manchester United. I'm not too sure again how much is involved in this and whether it's just paper talk, but I think that the likelihood is that we are going to bring in a right back in this transfer window. We've also lost Branthwaite, who went off with an injury, and reports are that he's going to be out for 3 to 5 weeks. So we are down to basically Keane and Mina at centre back, and we know that Mina is a little bit injury prone himself. So we have two centre backs, obviously Lewis Gibson as well, but whether he's ready for the Premier League, I'm not too sure. So I think that we're going to have to bring in a centre back, probably on loan. We've been linked with Unai Nunes of Atletico Madrid today. Gleison Bremer of Torino. Now, he's a Brazilian who scored 5 goals last season in 35 games in all competitions. And also we're linked with Fikayo Tomori of Chelsea. Now, I think all 3 of those would be loan deals. I don't think we're going to bring anybody in on a permanent deal. Probably the 3 that we've done are going to be the permanent deals that we've done. Maybe Santiago Arias or Diego Dalot would be permanent deals in the right back, but with the fact that we've got Holgate and we have Branthwaite coming through, I doubt very much if we're going to sign a centre back on a permanent deal. I'd be happy with any one of those. I think that they are going to be cover for our main 2 that I can see being Holgate when he's back and Keane. Between Keane and Mina anyway. All 3 of those I would expect would be just brought in as cover. So we are looking at the possibility of bringing in some defenders. I think the possibility of bringing in a goalkeeper is probably very, very slim now. Certainly in this window, I think that Carlo Ancelotti is going to give Pickford the benefit of the doubt, especially after the performance that he gave against Tottenham, which shows that he is more than capable of being a top quality goalkeeper, being the number 1 at Everton. I think Carlo will give him until at least January or the next transfer window. I'm not sure when it is this year, whether it's going to be in January or not. And so I think that he definitely will give him that opportunity. So that's basically it. I would like to see the same side that beat Tottenham. This is the chance now for the whole team to become stable. We haven't really had a stable Everton team for quite a long time. Chopping and changing last season. In fact, for the last 2 seasons, we really do need to get a top 11, top 12 even, and kind of keep the same kind of team. Rather than making 4 and 5 changes every game, maybe one at the most. So yeah, I fully expect us to win tomorrow. I'm going to give the score prediction of 2-0 to Everton. Probably I'd like to see Dominic Calvert-Lewin and Rodriguez get his first goal as well. So that's it for today. Thank you very much for watching. Please like this video, give it a thumbs up. Remember to subscribe if you would like to be in with a chance of winning the new Everton top. And I will see you on the next video after the game tomorrow against West Bromwich Albion.